A Fish Called Wanda has been on my to-watch list for a really long time, and it was recommended to me recently, so I decided to finally make the effort, and I can definitely see why this is a really popular film. I wasn't really interested in the narrative. There's nothing wrong with it, it's very well written, it's very creative, I will talk more about that in a moment, but I wasn't really emotionally invested in the story, but everything else was so fantastic that I still had a really great time with this. This was released in 1988. It's directed by Charles Crichton, written by John Cleese, with a cast including John Cleese, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Kline, Michael Palin, and various others. And this is about a group of thieves trying to steal diamonds and the chaos that ensues. It is a comedy heist film, and, well, that's the perfect way to describe it. That being said, for me, I didn't find it to be that funny. Comedy is subjective, and if somebody were to laugh raucously at this, I could understand it. I can absolutely see an audience for this kind of comedy, but the aspect that I enjoyed is the creativity. It is so creative, it is so unpredictable, and it is really good fun. So I didn't find it to be funny, but I did find it to be really fun. It is so brilliant. The dialogue is really great, and yeah, I'd say quite amusing at times. The performances are brilliant. I think the casting is just spot on. I wasn't really bothered with any of the characters, as I said, with the narrative. I wasn't really invested in it, and I had the same response with the characters. I wasn't really emotionally connecting with them. I didn't have a favourite character. I just think the character writing was still very good. The performances were really strong, that I still enjoyed getting to know the characters, even if I wasn't overly invested in their backgrounds or where they were going. Visually, the film is stunning. The camera work is amazing, the editing is fabulous, the costumes and locations and decor are gorgeous. It is beautiful and so fun to look at. At times it's a little crazy, very unpredictable, and a lot of fun. If you're emotionally invested in the story, I think you'll have an even better time than I did, but as I can confirm, you don't need to have that level of investment to be able to enjoy it. The creativity is fabulous, and I have a lot of appreciation for what is clearly a lot of hard work that has gone into this. And as I said at the beginning, I can really understand why this is a popular film that a lot of people seem to love. If the comedy is to your style, I think you'll find it to be absolutely fantastic. But even if not, I think you'll still enjoy the creativity. There's a lot of talent and effort behind this, and that really comes across in the film. Would I watch it again? Probably as background company. I don't think I'd watch it and pay full attention to it again because, as I said, the specifics of the narrative, the comedy didn't really appeal to me. Nothing was something that I absolutely adored and want to become solely absorbed in anytime soon. But if I do have a reason to watch it again, that won't be a bad thing. And yeah, it could be really good fun background company to dip in and out of as well. So if you haven't seen it and you've been considering it, I would say it's worth prioritising. If you've never heard of it or you've never been thinking about watching it and you're in the mood for something creative, fun, potentially funny, and certainly with a lot of talent, then I'd say A Fish Called Wanda is definitely worth watching.